Hello everyone, welcome back to the New York Times crossword for Monday, September 8th. Let's get started with, like the proverbial period before a storm, it is calm. Cooking device in a fast food restaurant, a fryer. Animal that moos, a cow. Thin woodwind, oboe, is that thin? I don't know, I guess. Do they mean it sounds thin or physically is thin? I'm not sure. Condiment with 4 vowels in its name. Aioli. To father is to sire, probably is what they want. Pad in a makeup kit. You could use a pad like to apply foundation, for example. I don't know what you'd call that. Managed well enough. You coped. Higher than on the totem pole. Above. Home Depot competitor. Lowe's. Oh, a powder or something? Size between small and large, medium. A powder. Ready to be picked. It's ripe. Powder puff. Keebler elves. Yeah, I see. Okay. Fine by me. Don't know. Prayers end. Amen. Places for flag pins or mics. Lapels. Oasis setting is a desert, not a desest. Outstanding people. Don't know. Young adult books. Outstanding people are greats. Greats actually could be right. Hunted through, rifled through. Slugger Judge? Is there an Aaron Judge person? Maybe. I'll guess that Greats was right. Bakery display piece. A cake stand. Iridescent stone opal. House Ways and Means Committee. Father? Papa, sure. Fine by me, okay. Can opening mechanism. A pop tab. Earl Grey tea. No contest, for example. That is a plea you can make. $7 million for 30 seconds during the Super Bowl. Is that an ad rate? I remember when it was $1 million. Not that I was buying a lot of Super Bowl ads at the time. Just, when I was in high school, that's how much they said it cost. Pound sounds. ARFs, maybe? Limited releases on Spotify or EPs. 100% is all. Yeah, we'll guess ARFs. Highway to Hell is AC/DC. Obama won 2 elections. Mauna Loa is a place in Hawaii. Polite rejection at a dance, or a hint to each half of the answers of the starred clues. I don't know. Farm team. Is this like I'm taken or something? I'm busy, I can't dance? I don't know. Is powder taken? Is puff taken? You can take a puff. Part of a play with the opening scene. Act 1. To send off something is to emit it. Make annoyed? I don't think royal fits. I don't know. Days off following October midterms. The fall. You can take a fall. Yeah, I think it must be I'm taken. Small criticisms of knit. Flower lilac must symbolize early love. Follow commands is to obey. You dab on a vape pen? Really? Okay. 4K screen precursor. HD TV. ATV's off-road. Big clothing retailer headquartered in Freeport, Maine. LL Bean. Okay, I guess you do royal to make annoyed, huh? Article of sports equipment that needs to be strung. A racket. Place for un beret. Your tête in French is your head, which is where your hat would go. Ones wearing white at wedding are brides. Show of respect to a queen. Curtsy. Superficially attractive sort of eye candy. So that makes sense. Her movie, yeah. Curtsy. Dropping off mail at the post office or picking up a prescription. These are errands. Ice in is to strand during winter. Exam on which Elle Wood scored 179 in Legally Blonde. Must be the LSAT. I don't know her score, but she certainly took it. Like it's hard? Cry of Discovery. Aha! To swarm with is to team with. Assignment on a plane. Your seat. You're boarding something. I don't know. Attaches. Adds to, maybe? Ballerina's garb is a tutu. Signed vows of secrecy are NDAs. Stacey Abrams, sure, that's a person. Chose. Adds on, opted. Toboggan is a sled. Pop as the question, you ask it. Etna's a volcano. Cincinnati Reds. Fall break. Yeah, you can take a break as well as a fall. Some bed sports are slats. Filthy. Nasty, I guess? Totally understands. Gets. Hold to discuss at a later time. Table. Sheet metal, sheet music. Fabric amounts are yards. Editor's mark, they say stet. Pesticide regulator, the EPA. Your seat number, and MSG is food seasoning. Yeah. It would be nice if it highlighted the starred clues from here. Usually it does that for the revealer. But I guess they're just... Well, no. There's more than 3, because there's powder puff, seat number. Oh, you can take the cake. That's true. You don't take a cake, but okay. Music purchases of the 90s and early 2000s. Those were CDs, baby. Eco-conscious diaper option. Like fabric? Cloth? I guess I could have cloth. Styles of singing. Harry Styles. Invite to one's loft. Say ask up. Yellow and mellow. They rhyme. Didn't even have to look at the downs. Take that. I'll use... Oh, dorky's a fun Wordle word. We'll use dorky. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Because I was playing Wordle with... Oh, and I'll leave that on with some younger family members over the weekend who don't typically play in hard mode. So I turned it off so we could do that. Okay, dorky is my start. Cream. Churn. Well, it has to be I, right? There's got to be a vowel there. You can't have CH, consonant R, I don't think. And then I guess it's chirp. Jack. For some reason it makes me think of jackknife. Nothing else here says knife, though. Powers. Austin Powers? Things you can take? The same as was in the crossword today? Is there another one? I don't see it. Bull and rubbish are like, and baloney and bunk. These are horse feathers. Maybe crank or jack could fit in this group, so I don't want to submit it yet. Archer and fish. These are zodiac signs. So is bull. I don't see another, though. Hunter? Is that? I mean, archer and hunter, I think, are the same one, right? What else could be here? You raise something if you talk about it. Like, you can jack, like, a car, like, using a jack to raise it. It's kind of like using a crank, but not really. I feel like I must be missing a zodiac sign here. But I don't think I am. There's not like a zodiac sign that's a tail, right? Like, they have Scorpio, but the scorpion is the sign, right? Not just its tail? I'm not sure. Maybe it is just the scorpion. I'm going to try submitting that. Maybe it is just the tail, I mean. Not even close. Okay, good to know. So let's try the horse feathers. Nonsense. Okay. So this was the first group I spotted. I just thought there were some other things that might go in it, but I couldn't find anything else, so I wanted to get this confirmed. Oh no, this was the first group I spotted, actually, right? Take a walk, take a nap, take a hike. But none of the others are things you can take. Hunt is like Helen Hunt, maybe? Last names of actors? I don't know. I don't really see any others. You can peel out, I guess. You can walk out. You can crank out. You can hike out of a place, but it's not like the others where... Like, these are intransitive phrases. Peel out, crank out, walk out. Whereas hike out requires an object. It's transitive. I don't think any of these others are use out at all, right? You don't tail out. You can fishtail, like a car. I don't think they call that tailing out, though. I do see fish here, but I don't think there's some way that fish and tail become fishtail. You can raise in poker. Jack. What is Jack? I don't know. I'm going to try these 4 and just see if... No, not even close. Okay. Tough one today. Peel. What is peel? I don't know. No, Key and Peele, there's an extra E at the end of Peele, so it can't be like a celebrity thing combined with Helen Hunt. Archer. I mean, Crank is the title of a movie, right? One of those Jason Statham ones is called Crank, I think. Maybe? I don't remember what the ones are called where he like has to get energy all the time or he dies. I think one of them's called Crank. But I don't really see any others. Are there a bunch of people named Austin I don't know? And like Austin Powers plus 3 others? Could be. Everybody knows your friend Austin Jack. Haha, I certainly don't. Austin Hunt. Archer is a television show. Was. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. Like, you can say peel backwards and it's leap. It sounds like the word leap anyway. Really stretching there. Nap backwards is pan? There aren't even any others that you can really say backwards. Like tail backwards looks like late, but the vowels would be backwards too, so I don't know. Canark. Rays has a homophone, which is rays, as in like, the sun's light is rays. A raise is a thing you can ask for at work. Take a walk, take a nap, take a hike. Maybe this is the group and there's one other that I was missing. But didn't I... Yeah, I tried... Let's see. For things out, I had crank out and peel out. So I need to include neither of those. Because I know if I do that, I would be reusing 3 of the same things. And I knew... It told me that there weren't 3 of them in the same group. So take a fish. Take a jack. Take a raise. Take a fish. Catch. Things you can catch. Not really. Take a hunt. I don't know. 1 away, so it is take a, I think. It's these 3 plus something else. I don't know. I give up. There goes my 30-something day streak. Crank up, yeah, I guess. Raise up. Okay, so I mentioned jack up and raise up. You don't really say hike up or raise up. Okay, raise up you can say. Often you would just say raise, but you can say raise up. I don't know about hike up. I've never seen that in my life that I can think of. Crank up and jack up, sure, I guess. Although I would usually use both of those without up. Like all of these, I would say you don't put like that's not true. You can jack up the prices, right? Like you don't jack something to increase it. You jack it up. The other three, though, I would mostly you can crank up the volume. Okay, sure. Yeah. You can hike up like a skirt, I guess, but that's not to increase. That's to raise in a non-increasing way, to like elevate. Fictional spies, yeah, that's a tough one for me. Archer, I mentioned Archer and Austin Powers. I didn't connect that they were both spies because I don't really think of Archer as a spy show. Like, yes, technically it is, but it's more like a sitcom almost, where the spy part is just sort of the backdrop for it. I don't even know who Hunt and Peel are. Hunt sounds familiar. Oh, like, isn't Ethan Hunt somebody? Is that the guy in Mission Impossible, maybe? Ethan Hunt, yes. And that's from Mission Impossible. And Peel? Emma Peel. A fictional British spy from the 1960s TV series The Avengers. I've heard of The Avengers, not just the Marvel property, but I couldn't even have told you it was a spy thing. Just knew it was some old TV thing. Certainly don't know who Emma Peel is. Catfish, cat nap, cattail, catwalk. Those certainly are all things. Can't argue with that. Well, tough one today. Did everybody else think this was hard as heck? Yes. Extremely tricky. Well, at least I don't feel too bad about that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.